And hello everybody and welcome back to Arkanjus Gaming. Arkanjus here, bringing you some more Space Engineers and Heaven's Gate. As you can see, I've been doing a bit of work off camera. And last night, having a night vigil and trying to stay awake, I decided I was going to really go to town. And that yellow, that striking yellow, compared to this shining black, I think that's going to be the way forward. It just looks amazing. And as you can see here, the assembler has fully built speed modules. Well, 3 of them. I'm not going to put the one underneath at this moment in time because, frankly, I don't know what's going to be down here, if anything, at this moment in time. Maybe another layer of armour, heavy armour that is. All of these yield modules are missing one component, and that's superconductors, because we haven't found any gold yet. So I've thought, okay, I'll spend a bit of time, I'll get some things built up. I got all these corridors built up, and I tell you what, I was surprised seeing the striking difference between the passage 3 and the passage 2 as like a delineator as you're going down a hallway, so break up the walls a bit. Looks amazing. Then going in here, we've got these desks with the nice yellow carbon fibre all over it. Looks great. Haven't been able to build much else as of yet in here. Unfortunately, I've not got around to actually buying the DLCs yet. Something I've got to get around to. Just been so busy with so many other things, both in terms of my job and other real life stuff, that I haven't got around to it really. Okay, so what I propose that we do, and also, as you probably can tell, I've moved the connector on top of the refinery rather than having it over there by the solar panel array. And as you can see, I've also removed the assembler and the refinery off of there, so we're getting much better yield even from the refinery as it is at the moment without the yield modules. And obviously the assembler is going to be much faster because of the speed modules as well, so it's going to be better in the long run for everything. Now, I have run out of iron as well, so I think going on a bit of a gold hunt is not a bad idea, because, well, we need it for the superconductors. There are other components that we will need it for, and at the same time we can think about what else are we going to need? What else are we going to have to go for this one? Make, and if we can find platinum along the way. I mean, we found magnesium, which is great. So that's pretty much everything. We've got the silver, so all we need is the gold, the platinum, and I believe we've got the full set. Because we've already found a couple of nickel veins. We've somewhere around here we've got a silicon. We've got iron in multiple places. Like I say, we've got the silver. We've got the magnesium, the uranium. So yeah, it's just a case of hunting for the elusive other materials now. And what we can then do is probably this episode is spend a bit of time redesigning the drill section of this mining rig, because it's not quite right yet. It's not quite as we would want it. So I'm thinking we probably need to take apart the entire cockpit section well, maybe no, maybe not the entire cockpit section, but at least move the drill arms forward by one, and you know, rearrange where they currently sit so that we can maximize our returns as much as possible. I'll signal back there. Okay, so that's got a surface-based ion deposit on it. So iron even. So let's get a bit closer. Right, new from current. Asteroid FE. There's one down here. Series of large clusters. That might be a good place to look. Yeah. So So it's just making sure we're going in a straight line and not in an angle. There's quite a few asteroids around here, so one of these has got to host what we're after. I'm sort of reminded of Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy, where Douglas Adams wrote that space is big. And when I say big, it's really big. And when I say really big, I mean it's mind-bogglingly big, or something of that sort of nature. I mean, and he was absolutely right. You know, even in game worlds, they make these asteroids so close together, and it's good in a way. Okay, so that's got a silver deposit on it. So at least we've got another one we can work with. So asteroid silver. This is going to probably be more of a case of let's aim that way. All these deposits. Alright, so we've got a silicon and nickel over here, so that's it from there. I mean, we're roughly on course for this one, so we might as well keep on aiming towards it. Use this little battery as we can. I mean, might want to turn around eventually, but maybe go to that cluster over there. So I think as we approach this one, we'll start slowing down. So it doesn't look like there's any more appearing. Oh, so iron and silver on this one. And do you know what? I'm going to have to put silver because of the fact I keep on forgetting which one it actually is. I always forget between AG, AU. I mean, I know it's based on Latin, but I've never been able to remember them. I think it's AU is gold and AG is silver, or it's the other way around, one of them, but doesn't matter. Yeah, so if we get close to this cluster, so we've got iron. Oops. Yeah, so we've got iron here. So aim for that big roid over there. I'll drop a... I mean, we will eventually find it. It's just a case of exploring until we find it. It's a matter of elimination. So there's a rock there we haven't been to. So some clusters down there. Although saying all this, there's something that I was reminded of. I think I've also found a way of also doing a suit-only survival. Must admit, took watching some other people's examples to actually figure out how it was designed to be played. Sometimes I could be such an idiot. It was so simple. What we got there? Ice and iron. So let's slow down here because that roid is a bit further away than I thought. So asteroid, ice and iron. Anything on that roid there? More ice and iron. So we'll just leave that beacon in there. Oops. So more ice and iron. I think that's all we're getting from that set. So let's continue on our way to that big roid over there. Now I think we'll turn around for those 4, 5, 6 over there. Or maybe not, there's some more appearing in the distance over there. There's one there we haven't been to, back towards the base. So we're at 88, so hopefully we've got enough. Silicon. bloody big rock like this, and all it's got is silicon. Oops, I'm going to slow down anyway. Because I forgot to drop a beacon. I mean, as we're heading this way, I suppose we might as well head over to that rock there. So, GPS. So, asteroid, silicon. Or SI in this case. What's that? A mining carriage. Okay. Actually, while we're at it, we'll set peace with whoever we can while we're at it. Even the pirates, I suppose. Whoa, we're under attack. What is attacking us? Being attacked by a drone. Right, okay. There's the drone. The drone seems to have gone, so let's aim back towards that asteroid. Maybe I got too close to that pirate carriage thing over there. All silver. Well, looks like we've got a nigh on never-ending supply of silver. Right, okay, where is base? Base is that way. There's an asteroid there we've not been to. I think it's time we start heading back towards base. You're looking to maybe doing a little bit of repair work. I might want to grab some iron on the way. Actually, let's see what we can do with what we've got. So, square root and now full. Okay, so we've got dampeners on, so we're travelling as fast as the ship is travelling. That's not going to get full repairs. Steel plate, construction, materials. Looks like the solar panel. Oh, sorry, I speak too soon. So most of the major components are intact. Oh, that was a nice asteroid that we were aiming towards, was it? Or have I passed it? Nope, that was a silver one. There's a series of asteroids there, so aim towards them. Then start aiming towards home, I guess. We've still got the middle one is burning, so that's good. Because that took some damage. What was that I just saw? Something about pirate hiding place or something? Must be just outside of sensor range. Because there's a rust freighter there. Hopefully we'll be able to get out of its range quickly. Because that's sort of aiming right at us. Yeah, there we go. Hold on, that marker. No, that's cobalt and ice over here. So let's get ready to drop a GPS beacon. Asteroid, CO and ice. Right, okay, there's another asteroid there we've not been to, and that's on our way back to base, so please have gold on it. Nope, that was the nickel one. So we might have to come back this way, head over there. Two down there as well. Well, that's been a bit of a flop. Right, we'll head towards the magnesium silver. See if we can get some of that silver out. Failing that, we might as well just grab some rock anyway. Then we can produce some iron, silicon and nickel. And then we can start maybe thinking about reworking Oh, I see. That asteroid was in front of the sun. Right, this is the one with the more, so we're going to go that side of things. Oops. Get down to a kilometre, we'll start reverse. Actually, no, maybe about now, actually, because I think I'm a lot closer than I think. I must have started drilling around here somewhere. I forget where it was now. I can't see my entry hole. Alright, well, it's as good as any. So I think what we'll do, just so that we can find it again, let's create a new one. Called it Silver Mine Entrance. Now for this I'm going to have to spin the ship because otherwise I don't get a big enough hole. I'm trying to get to the silver. Once we've got a full cargo hold, we'll head back, get it processed. Like I say, rebuild this pod so it's a little bit more efficient. And we'll probably have an easier time of getting to the silver. So I apologise for the spinning. That's the only way to get what... Oh, hold on. Hello. That's silver. I think I just mined away a bit too much though. So if we go in here, it was AG. Oh, looks like I've done a bit of damage. Where's my jetpack on? Right, what have we done? Or what have I done more accurately? Okay, that's damage. Front end of this, typical. This is what I mean. We got to rework this because, I mean, look how much damage I wrought. Okay, at least we got some silver for the medical room. Okay, what the heck is sparking? Right. We can figure out when we get back. If we can find a way out. I see space. I'm going for it. I'm sure that was also a quote from something I saw once. I just don't realise it. Okay. Now I'm going to just sit that at 20, maybe 25. Because I don't want to overshoot, because with all this cargo, it would be easier to do so. Hold on. What is going on? Why am I listing? I'm listing probably because I've got a huge amount of structural damage here. Well, this is again another good reason for doing a redesign anyway. I think one of the other things I'm going to put on this is a camera, because being able to zoom in and tell which way is up might be a good idea. I think this is up. Yeah, I've overshot. So we get the angles right. I am way too far back. Forward, I mean. Rotation is wrong. Again, this would be another good example of a downward facing camera, like I usually put in all of my builds. I couldn't be more off if I tried. Although saying that, it makes me sound like spoilt milk. Okay. Let's power everything down. Right, we're locked in. Let's go refinery. Drill 2 can't transfer, so right, let's get some silver in there. Okay, so whilst all that's doing, God blimey. Alright, I think we're going to make good use of this cargo pod that I've made. I think it's time we take this thing apart. Once we've repaired a few bits. Okay. Oh, I forgot to make mention earlier. You probably saw these two blocks. This is running Izzy's inventory manager. And this particular one has been set to components, ores and ingots at the moment. Until I'm ready to start separating, well, pretty much everything. Okay, so that's good. That should have transferred everything out of this drill arm now. There we go. Cool. So now, let's start disassembly process. I mean, we had a good idea going. And the amount of scrap we're throwing in there is ridiculous. No, hold on. Ore detector's fine. Is that? Ouch. So that light there. That needs some bulletproof. Okay, so we can do bulletproof. Because what I'm going to do is I'm going to see if I can keep that there. As much of the surrounding area. Oh, sorry, back in a second, guys. Okay, right, so let's leave as much of this intact as we can and just repair what we need to. Cargo is okay, that's okay, that's okay, that's okay, okay. What is that from? Alright. Let's get rid of those. Yeah, let's get rid of the armor paneling. We'll rebuild the armor paneling. Because something's gone wrong there. Don't know what yet. Gyroscope's fine. That's fine. Alright, so I need 5 steel plate for that one. Hey, got 195 of them. Right. Just finish off checking everything over. We'll get a bit of O2 and then we can start the rebuild. Because I know I'm dangerously low on O2. Oops. Right, so that's everything repaired. Okay. Now what I'm curious about is why my medical components have not been manufactured yet. Silver 2.62. What is going on? I've got energy, although some of these are back to front. Oops. Medical components need 6.67 of silver. Right, what's our refinery up to? It's putting stone first. Oh, I think I know why. Okay, so yeah, so what we need to do is, yeah, because basically it's the way that I've got things ordered is the way that it will process. Now I deleted scrap because I put it up at the top there again, as you saw. However, it doesn't mean we can't help it along from time to time. Oops. I've got 1, 2 down. This is just by doing it manually. That's 3. Oops. I think this is just going to be a case of just let it process. And we'll just concentrate on getting this thing back in the air. Right, which is the point. We can get rid of that. And that, because everything's holding itself together quite nicely. Same on the other side. Okay. I'm going to have to get rid of these two for what I'm thinking about doing. At least for now, anyway. Right. Now we are going to need a drill head in front of those engines there. And conveyors at each of these 4 points. Now the reason why is because we are going to have the drills, you know, 1, 2, 3 and 4, but to do that actually no, that's a okay. Now what I was thinking originally was have these as conveyors, but this, why not, while we're at it, just increase our capacity? So small cargo containers there, there, there and there, and then rather than using you know, conveyor systems, why not just add in again more cargo? Makes more sense, because also the cargo containers will also act as there we go. And then right, add on the drills. Right, so that should protect everything. I suppose it wouldn't hurt to have one in the middle there as well. Because it always seems to be a problem near the middle. Right, next question is that's a cargo container. So another one there. Right, so the amount of haulage space we've now got is radically increased, which is awesome because we need as much room for that as we can. Now, why don't I have control seats? Oh, brilliant. Where is it? Wrong seat. Okay. Control. Seat. There we go. Oops. I've jumped a little too far. Where are we? They are here. So it wants me to do either a landing gear or a magnetic plate. Okay. Alright, well, got an idea for this. We go here. Drop in a small one. Right, there's the new blocks, and also we, from that silver that I processed, got a few medical kits that we can use. There we go, just blitz those in there. Okay. So, where were we? We need a bit of power. A little bit of O2 won't hurt either. Anytime this century. Oh, you are joking. You're telling me we're out of ice? Alright, let's snap that O2 bottle like PDQ. We'll grab that other one too. Now it's going to reduce our inventory space a little. Well, a lot actually. But it's a sacrifice we're going to have to make. We're going to have to get this done quickly and methodically. I think it's time we beef up the control seat as well. So I don't know about you guys, but that other one looks, to me, always looks a little pansy. Yeah, especially for a main control seat. There we go. Right, now from here, gonna have to start thinking about putting in some windows or something, you know, just to be able to keep the space out and the air in. Just some 1x1 flats will do nicely here. Alright. Why don't you have anything to lock on to? Oh, it's because I don't have any girders. Right, I'm with it. Okay, so let's start from up here. Right. Inverted there. Alright, so... Okay. Oh, I think I know how to do this. Right. Fucker. That's not going to work. Okay. Just add in a little bit more storage there. Go in here. We'll do that. 7. Hey, I just got... Oh, I think I know what's going on. Okay, 10 of that. 10. No, 10. Thank you. Right. Okay, 8. Boom. Okay, let's get this done first. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That was components, wasn't it? Display. 14 small steel tubes in the display. Okay. Right, well, that's everything for the bottom then. Alright, so we've now got a ton of storage down there. No. That's not right. Huh? How in God's name did that end up over there? There we go. So that's 2, 3, 4. Alright, let's go knock at the door. Alright. Bugger, gotta build more stuff. Which rather than stacking them, they had it all separate. It's probably not everything. I guarantee it's not everything. Yeah. Come on. Do you know what I'm at it? I was just thinking. The order this is in. Cobalt, by my calculations, is probably the least of my worries. See if that changes things up in here. Not yet. Do it manually though. Manufacturing stuff. So just click it twice. And then hope for that's everything. And if we've got anything left over, hey, so be it. That was actually nice to see. So our stopping distance is obviously going to be a lot more, I think the word is compromised, but is that technically a bad thing? And why didn't I think of this sooner? are set. There we go. Right, well. That way. Okay, let's get the control seat built. Then we'll do the drill arms. Really? We got a load of components for that. Cool. Not everything, it seems. Okay. Right, all components successfully withdrawn. Boom, one control seat. Then last but not least, our 6 gigantic drill heads. Keep forgetting I can do that. So much damn simpler. But this bit is manual. Actually, what have I got left on me? Oh, the medical components. Right. At least we can resupply our energy a bit quicker, if nothing else. Hey, I see. And that is our new empty. Okay, cool. Well, the other thing that we can say is once we get at least one drill arm, we can at least go to this asteroid, grab some of the stone, and get that processing. A motor? That can't be right. Yeah, that's what I thought. So build one at a time. This thing seems to get mega confused otherwise. That can't be right. 17. Yeah, something weird is going on here. One way or another, we'll get all this built. Because I think once we've at least got the drill arms built, or as much of them as we can, we go after some ice from one of the local asteroids because we need that like now. Let's get rid of them. Let's do this one at a time. I think then I'll be happier. Just occurred to me, you can see the difference in the speed that just having 3 of those speed modules on the full assembler actually makes. That's why I prefer the industrial assembler over the rest of them, which is why that if you're going to go for a DLC, that's one I would recommend for absolutely sure, because at least then you know you can get on quite a number of speed modules and have quite a fast build speed. For these, it's what? Bulletproof and girders. Get what we can while we can. Get some of this built up. It ain't much. I thought I might be able to get at least something done while I'm waiting for all this to process, but you know, we've got like square root and nothing on that. Come on, go. I mean, once we get more of these assemblers built as well, more refineries built, things will be a heck of a lot faster. I've been thinking, what, about 10 of each, maybe? I'll see what looks right. Right, looks like we've run out of iron again. So let's see what we can get finished off, and we'll work from there. So that's that. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We'll probably have to work on something. I really haven't got a clue what yet. Right. Because we could probably put a bit of armor plating in there or something later on. Okay. So now we've done that, let's get some ice. Batteries, recharge, lights, on off, thrusters, on off, toggle parking, oops. Okay. Right. Quick run through of everything we've got. Don't think we really need the doors. Nothing else. I will definitely need that in there. Right, we're golden. Oops, wrong one, it's H. Okay, nearest ice asteroid, 19.6, 14. Oh, crud. I didn't think about that. Is that going to cause damage? It is. Let's see if we can get. Gee, is this attached to anything? Yeah, the glass paneling. Brilliant. Okay, so I need to figure out how I'm going to get some motors. Any new? No, bugger. Okay, let's get this one done first. We'll just double check that this is still connected to the rest of the grid. Yes, it is. Great. Alright, those seem to be fine. So 3 blocks for a reversing ion thruster. Well, for an ion thruster, period. A small large grid ion thruster. We may eventually, when we find some platinum, want to expand our ion engines. But it's quite impressive how this has evolved from just that simple respawn pod that we started into this. I mean, I know some of it is carbon fibre. I mean, I forgot to change the material type, but it still looks good. Oh yeah, ore detector. There it is. Want that on and off. Because we'll need to be able to find that ice patch when we get there. Alright. There we go. Finally settled down on our Let's try down this way. Alright, now it's down here. Come on, stop moving. Let's have a look around. I'll try and something stupid. Alright, there's the ice patch. Little close. Right. Then I think, can we put a bottle in here? No, we can't put a bottle in there. O2. Got it. There we go. Alright, so it's not that one. It's this one. So we can delete that and go new from current, asteroid, ice, and know that this is there. And there's a way out here that we can use. Now the next other question I've got is, do we have any stone? Yeah, we've got a load of stone on this as well. So let's also look for some iron in the meantime. So we've got 41.22, 29. So if we aim for let's aim for the iron deposit over there, because that's on our way, well, it's nearer-ish to our base. Grab some of that. Then we can head back to our home base and get everything refining, then call that a day. Now, tell you what, better idea. What I'm going to do is yeah, I'm going to head back to the main base. I'm going to dock up and everything off camera, get everything repaired, built up and all that, ready for next episode. When I do have the opportunity, I'm going to go continue exploring around the local asteroids, see if I can find that gold deposit that we need, potentially maybe even that platinum. But yeah, remember guys, remember to subscribe, remember to smash that like button, tap that notification bell, and leave that nice comment below. Remember to be nice to each other, help each other out. Yeah, don't do as others do, be yourself. Help others, and let's make this world great again. See you guys next time on Arcangelus Gaming.